Hey everybody, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable, the podcast. It is Friday, TGIF, huh? January 24th, NFC Championship weekend. Can't wait for that game on Sunday. Washington and our Eagles. So you're probably watching me up there or listening to me. And maybe you're in Australia. I have friends in Australia. Maybe you're in Ireland. Top of the day, dude. Or England, and you're looking at me and you're like, what the hell? Greg, what the hell? Why are you wearing Philly shit instead of Eagles gear? Well, two reasons. Number one, single game tickets go on sale this morning for Phillies baseball. And I'm a very progressive thinker. So I'm thinking summertime. Yes, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. But I'm already out there, as we know. I'm out there in summertime already. And I'm thinking warm summer nights and being at the baseball game, having a hot dog there, and, watching our films, kick the asses of the other teams in the Mets, kick their ass. And, summertime, baseball, the weather's nicer, the flowers are out. It's baseball weather, not this crap that's out there right now, snow and cold. So, Phillies tickets today. Plus, my Eagles gear. I got a lot of Eagles gear, but it's in the wash. Yeah, I got to get ready for this weekend, right? So, tomorrow, come on the show. I'll be all decked out in green again. Sunday, sitting here watching the game, right? Don't have tickets. And what I'm doing is we're hunkering down on Sunday, watching the game as you will be probably at home in bars. The bars will be packed. The restaurants will be packed. And we're watching the game, having cheesesteaks. We're going to come make it like a Philadelphia day, cheesesteaks with or without. We're going to have sides like we're not having fries. We bought a bag of Ruffles potato chips. All right, so that's not Philadelphia, but so what? Right? Soft pretzels. We're gonna have tasty cakes for dessert. Oh my God, it's gonna be a Philly day. Okay, so I gotta have my Eagles gear for that, right? I gotta send the good vibes down the Lincoln Financial Field saying, win, Eagles, win. All right, so what are we doing to? Hey, it's the great Neil Diamond's birthday. He's 84 years old. Can you believe that? 84. This guy's been around forever, hasn't he? I mean, he was giving us great songs in the 60s, like I'm a Believer, the Monkey song, and all that, great music into the 80s, with You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore, what kinds of things. And now he's having a little bit of that because the fact that his music version, Neil Diamond, it's great. So in honor of Neil Diamond's birthday and our Eagles, I've kind of, what do they call it? Mashup, combined the two. I've made a little song for you, which if you don't mind, don't indulge me, your precious feelings. And let me sing this song to you. Maybe it'll catch on. Who knows? You ready? Sweet Eagles fans, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Sweet Eagles fans, ba ba ba. I believe they never would. One more time, sing it with me. Sweet Eagles fans, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Sweet Eagles fans, ba ba ba. I believe they never would. All right, so that's it, huh? Well, if you haven't turned me off by now, hey, you gotta have a little fun, right? mash up Neil Diamond's birthday with the. I know the Red Sox kind of adopted that song as their anthem. Why I don't know, but they did. But we were stealing this weekend. Sweet Eagles fans. Now, not necessarily that the Eagles fans are sweet, although I think we are. You could make it like sweet. Sweet Eagles fans, sweet. We're going to win the Super Bowl. That is sweet. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So, um, I got a serious question for you guys today. This is about as serious as I get on this show. You know, we stay away from politics. We stay away from a lot of serious stuff because you don't want to talk about that. You come on and listen to the show and watch me for 20 friggin' minutes a day because you want to get away from all that stuff. You know, you and I are going to have fun every day, just talking, and carrying on and talking sports. And, it's just fun. It's to spread sunshine and smiles. But I got a serious question for you today. You ready for this one? And I hope you'll help me out with this. All right, here it is. When you see a snowman, do you call it Frosty or Olaf? Now, I'm serious now. Think about that. Do you call it Frosty or Olaf? Well, why did I bring this up? Because this morning on Good Morning America, that fine woman herself, Ginger Z, the weather girl, was saying that the temperatures are slowly going to rise here on the East Coast. And if you got a snowman out there on the lawn, and she showed a snowman, it's going to melt away. And she said, well, say goodbye to Olaf. He's not going to be around much longer. Well, that got me to thinking, what the hell? Do we call our snowman Olaf now because of the movie Frozen? Or do we call our snowman Frosty? That's what I did when I was a kid. I think it's an age thing, you know? I think if you're if you're a millennial or a Gen Zer or Gen Xer or Gen K or Gen whatever, I don't know the numbers. I think you might call us the snow person, snowman, Olaf, because Frozen, the kids sing all the Frozen songs, Frozen this, Frozen that, Frozen. But us old timers, we call snow Frosty. You know the song, right? Frosty the snowman, da 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 da. The other thing is when you're a guy who's like 127 years old like me, Frosty is it. Frosty. That's the only snow. No, Frosty. I'm saying. So, think about that. I think that's a question you should take to the dinner table tonight. When you sit down with your family and friends and you're enjoying your meal, before you partake of the food, you should say, everyone, I have an announcement. Show of hands. How many people call Snowman Olaf and how many people call Snowman Frosty? Let's find out for sure. Let's settle the debate. Huh? What's it for? All right. So anyway. Okay, what else do we have today? Well, we're going to talk Eagles. Of course we have to talk Eagles. You know that. We have to talk Eagles. You know what this whole Eagle thing is? It is great. It made me think it's great for the community, isn't it? I mean, to have a championship team, to have a championship game, I've been lucky to have attended two NFC championship games in my time. And to have the NFC championship in your hometown, it's great because look what's happening. The Eagles have been lucky enough to have 3 home games this postseason. 3. That's very rare. A lot of times you'll see 1, 2 at the most, but 3. It's great for hotels. It's great for restaurants. It's great for local businesses. They are all making money, right? Hotels are filled, restaurants are packed. And the community, think of this. You go out with an Eagles sweatshirt or hoodie or jacket, and people see it or their hat the cap. Go Eagles, go Birds. Strangers, you don't even know these people, strangers. And they're there, go Birds, go Birds, you know? Maybe not as enthusiastic as me, but still, you'd be in an elevator. I was just down at Penn the last couple of days when I got my eye surgery done. And down in the elevator, you're in the elevator with people you don't even know, right? And you're riding up to there, and they're looking at you, you're looking at them, and all of a sudden you hear them, go Birds, go Birds. And the people go the wrong way. You're like two ships that pass in the night, and you're gone, right? You're never going to see that person again. But for that moment, there was a connection, there was a bond, and go Birds. And that's what's great about this whole thing. Some people say, oh, sports, what the hell? Sports, forget sports. Sports are, yeah, overpaid athletes, which is true. Cost too much money to go to games, which is true. But sports is a waste of time. You don't lose sports. No, sports is important in our world because it gives you something to look forward to. It's a diversion from the real world. It gives you a community bonding experience. And think about it. When the Eagles win on Sunday, you're going to see all those T-shirts in the stores, all those hoodies saying NFC champions, right? Yeah, the stores are going to buy. The people are going to flock there. It's going to be like a madhouse. They're going to buy these shirts. And then when the Eagles win the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks, you're going to have all these Super Bowl items out too. It's a big thing. So for those people who say, nah, sports is a waste of time, you don't know what they're talking about because I hate to be rude, but you have no clue. Sports brings us together. I don't care if you're black or white or red or yellow. I don't care for what religion you are, what politics you favor. I don't care though what gender you are. The fact of the matter is, sports brings us together. And when you go into the Giant or the Academy and you're there shopping and looking through the meats and stuff, and fruits, and you're there, and people walk by and see you all geared up in Eagles gear, they're like, go Birds, go Birds, you know? It really is something. It really is something. So it warms the cockles of my heart, I'll tell you that. And I love it. And you know what? Appreciate this because, as I said, the NFC Championship game, it comes to Philly every so often. Can you imagine Kansas City? Kansas City always has home playoff games, and they usually have 2 or 3 a year. It's just like New England. When New England had that run of Super Bowls, and every AFC Championship game was in New England. Think about what that does for their local economy, right? Think about what it does for the Kansas City community, the Kansas City area. Think about what it's doing in Philadelphia. So if we're lucky enough, hopefully the NFC Championship will come back again, but you just never know. It's so hard to get back to this point in time. So appreciate it. If you're going to the game on Sunday, savor every moment and appreciate it because you just don't know if and when it will ever come back again. Okay? If you're at home like me, and you're hunkered down and you're going to watch the game on TV, appreciate it and savor it. Let's see, go Birds. Go Birds. What else do we have? So the game itself. Well, we're going to talk more about this on Saturday too. But I told you, I still love the Birds. Even -6, I love the Birds. The Birds are going to win by between 10 and 14 points. The Eagles have a mission this year. it's a bad taste in their mouth, you know? Yeah. They want to get that bad taste in their mouth after losing to Kansas City. And then last year, the way they collapsed at the end of the year, the Birds want to get back. Jalen Hurts wants to redeem. So now they have Saquon Barkley running wild, and he's going to run wild against the Washington team because Washington, their run defense is even worse than the Rams. And he ran for 200 yards against the freaking Rams. Well, if he could do that against the Rams, he's going to do that against the Commanders, right? The thing is, can they stop him? Eagles, when they get down into the red zone, they got to cash in. They got to cash in. Not just field goals, no turnovers. They got to cash in. I think A.J. Brown's going to have a big game. Why? He's been quiet lately. And don't forget one thing. Nobody else is going to tell you this, but I will. Terry McLaurin from McLaurin, wide receiver of Washington. He made the Pro Bowl this year. But I guess it's worthy. A.J. Brown did not in the show. He eventually made it as a substitute. But Terry McLaurin made the Pro Bowl. He got on social media and he mocked A.J. Brown for not making the Pro Bowl. I don't know whether these guys have some sort of thing going on between them, some sort of feud or something, but he mocked A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown is going to have a big game on Sunday. I think he's going to catch a lot of passes for a lot. I think he's going to have a touchdown. And I think he's going to say, Terry McLaurin, go back. I didn't use the word. I'm just saying. So I think that's going to happen. I also think Devontae Smith is going to have a big game. Why? Because if you remember, the last time these two teams played in Washington, Devontae Smith had a chance to catch a ball right over the middle. Nobody around him. If he catches the ball, the Eagles run the clock and they win that game. He dropped it for some reason. 99 out of 100 times, Devontae Smith is going to catch that ball. He just did it. I think Devontae Smith is going to run a toad for himself, and he's going to have a big game. I just see, you know what? Maybe I'm a homer, but I just see the Eagles just crushing these Washington Commanders. Washington has a good team, not a great team. They're not ready yet. They're not ready to step up into championship class. They're not ready. The Eagles are ready. They've been looking forward to this moment coming up on Sunday for a long, long time. So, go Birds, huh? Go Birds. Still thinking about that Bills-Chiefs game. Don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. Because one way, I definitely want the Bills to win. Because that would be kind of cool having the Bills go back to the Super Bowl. They haven't been to the Super Bowl in a long, long time. They've never won a Super Bowl. And just to get them back there. And then you got the crazy, oh my God, you've got Bills Mafia would be playing the Eagles fans, right? All those crazy Eagles. And then, well, you know, the Chiefs, they call themselves Chiefs Kingdom. Yeah, right. Come on, Chiefs Kingdom. So I'm for the Bills. I like Josh Allen. I think the Bills can win. They were underdogs at home last week, and I picked the Bills. The Ravens were favored. Why? I don't know. But I told you that last week at this time. Why are the Ravens favored? They're playing at Buffalo, where Buffalo has not lost a game the whole season. And the Ravens are favored? What the hell? So I said, no, Buffalo. This week, Buffalo's underdogs again. Chiefs, you got to cut the head off the snake to kill the snake, right? In order to all these old sayings and stuff, you know, Yeah, if you want to be the best, you beat the best and all that. Well, it's true because it's really hard to beat Kansas City in the playoffs because Kansas City just maybe it's our imagination. They seem like they get all the calls. Like Patrick Mahomes. I told you yesterday, the little prick. He went near the sidelines last game and he like wanted to get hit. He slowed down. It's like hit me. So I could flop out of bounds and like draw a penalty. Well, they get away with it. These dopey referees, wise up. Don't you see what they're trying to do? Ah. So it's hard to beat Kansas City in Kansas City. I grant you. But I think if anybody could do it, it's this Bills team. The Bills are motivated. They want to get back to the Super Bowl. And I haven't made a pick yet. Maybe I will by tomorrow when I talk to you. But I'm really thinking the Bills may do it. The two things I did tell you that what I would look at, if you're not picking a side, I would look at Travis Kelce over his yards because, he's tied with Jerry Rice right now. Most 100-yard games in the playoffs. And Travis Kelce's line is only 69.5. I wouldn't be surprised if Travis Kelce got 100 yards. He wants to break that record just in case he decides to retire and go off in the sunset with Taylor Swift. He's going to want that. The other thing I look at is the Chiefs are very, very poor against tight ends. Kincaid, Bills tight end, I think will have a big game, over 35. And Josh Allen likes to run in the playoffs, over 50 yards running. There you go. All right, well, listen, tomorrow we're going to talk more Eagles. I'm going to really, really give you my final thoughts and final predictions. And all these. Oh, there's Coco. I didn't even know he was there. My big head out of the way. Coco, my friend. I post pictures of Coco every day on Facebook. Coco today. And there he is live. Look. There he is moving around. Yeah, he's alive. He's a live creature. He's grumbling there. I guess he doesn't like the podcast now. He said, Daddy, this sucks today. What the hell are you doing? But that's our Coco, right? Oh, Jesus, what the hell am I doing? Before I forget, the patron saint of our 5 podcast, Bud. There he is. Now, this was one of Bud's birthdays. Of course, we got him a cake. And there's his birthday scarf. Look how happy he looks, huh? He's smiling. He's very happy. And just so you know, so you're not worried all day, that is not a real cake, not real candles. Don't worry. So there he is. Bud, we love you and we miss you. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going out. Again, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk final thoughts about the Eagles, right? And that'll be it. So I'm going to leave you. As I leave, I'm going to sing the song again. And I want you to sing the song too. And I want you to sing it to your friends, to your family. Again, as you're going to the dinner table tonight and you're asking that snowman question, I would sing this song, have the whole family, kumbaya, around the table, singing this song. That, and after the Eagles win on Sunday, go out on your front porch or whatever on your deck and sing this freaking song, okay? We're all going to bond together, black and white, whatever. Democrat, Republican, Independent, we're all bonding together. As one, go Eagles. You ready? Let's sing it on the way out. All right, guys, here we go. Sweet Eagles fans, ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Sweet Eagles fans, ba, ba, ba. I believe they never could. Happy birthday, Neil David. Take care, everybody. Bye. Sweet Eagles fans, But